Attention, passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you've been paying close attention to the NFL offseason, you know the Dallas Cowboys are not sitting still. They've been aggressive, strategic, and clearly determined to make a statement in 2024. The question that has been buzzing across fan circles and expert analysis is whether their shakeup at the running back position will be enough to push them over the top, or if they need to make one more move. Because let us be honest, the NFC East is on fire. The Eagles got stronger, the Giants are looking to rebound, and the Commanders are always lurking. So the Cowboys must respond in kind. And this offseason, they certainly made some bold moves. First, they signed two veteran running backs, Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders, players with a lot to prove, but also with high upside. Williams, coming back from a tough injury, showed flashes of brilliance with the Denver Broncos, rushing for over 900 yards in his last full season. Sanders, on the other hand, has been a consistent performer with the Philadelphia Eagles, rushing for over 200 yards in 2022, and playing a key role in their Super Bowl run. The Cowboys didn't stop there. They also drafted Jadon Blue and Phil Maffa, young prospects with explosive potential, hoping to build for the future while adding depth to a position that has been a point of concern for years. But even with all these additions, the Cowboys' front office isn't done. Rumors and expert opinions suggest they might be looking to upgrade again, and one name that keeps popping up is Jacksonville Jaguars running back Travis Etienne Jr. Now, this is where things get really interesting. For those of you who follow the NFL closely, you know Etienne has been steadily climbing the ranks. Entering his fifth NFL season, he has already accumulated nearly 700 rushing yards and 18 touchdowns over 49 games. For a guy who missed his entire rookie year in 2021 due to injury, he's come back strong, missing no more than 2 games in any season since then. That kind of durability, combined with his explosiveness, makes him a prime target. Now, why would the Cowboys be interested in Etienne? Well, it's simple. Despite their aggressive offseason moves, there's still some uncertainty about the production and health of their current backs. Javonte Williams, coming off a major knee injury, is a wild card. Miles Sanders has been highly productive, but durability questions linger. Drafting Jadon Blue and Maffa is great, but rookies often need time to adapt. So bringing in a proven, versatile back like Etienne could really solidify the backfield and give Dak Prescott a reliable weapon out of the backfield. Plus, Etienne's ability as a dual threat running and catching fits perfectly with the Cowboys' offensive scheme. But of course, acquiring a player like Etienne isn't just about making a call and signing him. It's about trade negotiations, and that's where the real chess game begins. Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox recently made a compelling case, saying, the Dallas Cowboys should already be calling about Etienne's availability. He pointed out that the Cowboys have shown a willingness to explore trades for talent, especially after the draft, and that Etienne's value might be at a point where the Jaguars are open to listening. Talking about Etienne's production, it's impressive. 691 rushing yards and 18 touchdowns over 49 games might not sound astronomical compared to some of the NFL's elite, but considering he has missed his entire rookie season and has bounced back strongly, it's a testament to his resilience and talent. His yards per carry have been consistently high, and he has shown he can be a reliable scorer. And with his age just 26, he is entering his prime, making him an even more attractive target for the Cowboys, who are always looking for players who can contribute immediately while also providing long-term value. Now, imagine a backfield that includes Etienne, alongside Sanders and Williams, with rookie prospects waiting in the wings. It's a scenario that could really elevate Dallas's offensive attack. And let us not forget, the Cowboys' offensive line has been solid, and with Dak Prescott leading the charge, adding a dynamic back like Etienne could open up even more options for their offense. Play-action passes, screens, stretch plays. Etienne's versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses. And with the NFC East's defenses getting tougher, having that extra weapon in the backfield could be the difference in close games. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let's continue with the big reveal. Now, looking at the bigger picture, this potential trade isn't just about boosting the roster for the upcoming season. It's about strategic positioning. The Cowboys are in a window where they need to capitalize on their talent and experience. The NFC East is no longer a one-team race. The Eagles have shown that they recommitted to contending, and the Giants are always lurking, trying to build a roster that can challenge for the division. Dallas needs to respond with both talent and savvy moves. Acquiring Etienne could send a message that they're serious about competing at the highest level. And when you think about the history of the Cowboys, they've always been a team that isn't afraid to make bold moves. From trading for Herschel Walker in the 1980s to recent blockbuster deals, they've shown that they're willing to pull out all the stops. Bringing in a player like Etienne would be in that same mold a move that could shake up the division and give Dallas a competitive edge. Let us also talk about the coaching staff and how they've been emphasizing versatility and explosive plays. Head coach Mike McCarthy has been pushing his offense to be more dynamic, and having a running back who can do it all, run between the tackles, catch passes out of the backfield, and break long runs fits perfectly into that plan. Quarterback Dak Prescott has been looking for more weapons, especially in the backfield, and Etienne could be that piece that unlocks even more potential. Fans, I know some of you are thinking, but what about the draft picks or trade value? That's a fair question. The Cowboys have some assets to play with, and while giving up draft capital is always a concern, the opportunity to upgrade a position so crucial to their success might justify a trade for Etienne. It's about balancing immediate impact with future flexibility, and in this case, the potential gain could be enormous. Now, we should also consider how this move fits into the overall team philosophy. The Cowboys have always prided themselves on a balanced attack, run, and pass, and adding a player like Etienne would reinforce that identity. It's about staying unpredictable, keeping defenses honest, and making sure that if they need a big run or a clutch catch, they have the right player on the field. Etienne's skill set aligns perfectly with that vision, making him a tantalizing target. And let us not forget about the fan base. Cowboys fans are passionate, loyal, and always hungry for success. The idea of adding a young, talented back who has already proven himself is exciting. It sparks hope that this team with the right moves can finally return to the Super Bowl stage. The NFC is tough, no doubt, but with strategic acquisitions and a motivated roster, Dallas could be a team to watch in 2024. So in conclusion, the potential trade for Travis Etienne Jr. isn't just a rumor. It's a signal that the Cowboys are serious about maximizing their Super Bowl window. They've made their investments on the offensive line, on defense, and now they're looking to bolster one of the most critical positions, running back. If they manage to pull this off, it could be a game changer, not only for the upcoming season, but for the division's power dynamics for years to come. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news.